Hey guys, it's Marcus here. I am the author for a book for the guys. I will send a link below. You can find that book on Amazon. Guys, yesterday I received an email from one of my viewers. A bit of a sad story, but hopefully I can give him a bit of advice to make sure that life will be better for him moving forward. He lost his wife last year, so let's go into this one. Dear Marcus, I thought I should reach out to you seeking some advice. I'm 45 years old and I'm a widower. I have two young daughters who are ages 10 and 12. I lost my wife to cancer last year. Life has been far from easy. Fortunately, there was a life insurance policy in place, so there is no more mortgage to pay and I have a decent amount of savings in the bank account. I do miss my wife dearly, but I think I'm over the worst of the grieving and I think I'm ready to find love again. I think I know what I'm looking for in a woman. However, could you please tell me what red flags I should look out for in a woman? Kind regards, JR, Florida, USA. Thanks for the email, JR. Sorry to hear about the loss of your wife. What I would say to you, first of all, you got to make your daughters your #1 priority moving forward, okay? You're going to try and meet someone, best to meet them through friends, maybe through parties, maybe at a sports club. Tread carefully on those dating apps, okay? Some mixed results. Anyway, red flags in the ladies. Well, before we go any further, message to you ladies. I'm not having a go at you ladies. I love you very much, and I know some of you love me too. Nobody's perfect, but I'm going to call a spade in terms of what this gentleman should look out for in terms of red flags in ladies. First of all, avoid ladies with mental health issues. My sympathies go out to those people who do have mental health issues, wishing you better health, etc. But let's be honest, you don't want to be with a woman who is potentially a bit crazy in it, and that could threaten your life and your daughter's lives, if you know what I mean. You know, ask these ladies if they're seeing any psychologists or psychiatrists. If you go back to her place, go back to her bathroom, take a picture of any medicines which might be in the cabinet. So bit controversial, but I'm just calling a spade a spade. Secondly, daddy issues. Does she have any daddy issues? Okay, because ask her how her relationship has been with her father. There's some issues there. Further down the line, if something goes wrong, you're always going to get the blame, so just be careful of that. #3, avoid narcissistic personalities. These women who think they've got a higher sense of self-importance, sense of entitlement, avoid these women like the plague. Now, #4 is a bit hypocritical because you're a single dad yourself, okay? Some women are going to avoid you because they don't want to be the mother of your daughters, okay? Which is fair enough. What you will find is it's with single mums, yeah, if you're going to date single mums, you know, again, their kids are going to be their priority and not you. And what you might find is they might end up cancelling quite a few of the dates. Oh, you know, Jimmy's got a temperature, or this one's not sick, or this one's unwell, so on and so forth. So just tread carefully on that one. And the other thing with single mums as well, right? Let's say further down the line, she's got 2 kids, she moves in together, you get married, etc. And you know, guess what? You could be paying for some child maintenance of children that are not yours. So just be careful on that one, okay? #5, avoid overweight women, okay? Sign of being lazy, lack of discipline, and possibly some bad health further down the line. Avoid ladies who've got addictions to drugs and alcohol. That goes without saying. #7, avoid ladies who've got addictions to gambling and overspending, okay? #8, avoid women who have got debt, because you know what? Her debt might become your debt, okay? And #9, avoid unemployed women, because basically these women might be looking at you saying, oh, he can pay for my lifestyle. These women have got to have their own jobs or their own businesses. They can't be dependent upon you. #10, high body count, okay? Now, if she turns around, if you find out, say, hey, how many sexual partners have you had in the past? She will tell you, say, well, look, former husband, a couple of boyfriends, I've only been with 3 or 4 people. But she won't tell you about the one-night stands, the things you might have done at university, the affair with the boss, etc. So when a lady gives you a number, let's say she tells you, say, Marcus, or whatever, JR, I've had 5 sexual partners, you've got to multiply that number by 3 and that will give you a more accurate number. When I mention this to ladies, they all kind of smirk and laugh at me because they know I'm right. Anyway, moving forward, materialistic women, avoid these women because they're going to cost you a lot of money. The other thing is, I would say, if these ladies are not very good with your daughters, I would avoid them. You know, you want to choose women who are good with your kids and a bit more sort of motherly, etc. So yeah, that's quite important. It's important that everyone's happy, everyone gets along with one another, so that's important. Last but not least, if one of these ladies decides to move in with you, take some legal advice in whichever jurisdiction. I think you're in Florida. There's legal consequences. As say she moves in with you, 2 years later you split up, will she be looking for half of your house, for example? These are things to think about. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.